Next, I tell you of little Benny from the city. I call him little for the size of his thoughts. He has a tiny brain. I know because we must all hear his tiny thoughts day and night, day and night. It makes me sad for him because he thinks so much, but just not so deeply at all. I explained to you about little Benny and why everyone knows all his little thoughts. Benny was a student in the city. He tried to study the brain and the psychology every day. He likes this not so much, and he goes home every day to play his rock and roll music in his basement because it's so simple it takes his mind off his brain study. One day, he tried to walk home from his classes, and he's eager to get home. He looks down at his feet and he sings a simple song called Louie and Louie as he is walking. He never realizes what far above him is men constructing on a tall building. As Benny walks below, a leader of the construction men, he slips and he loses grip on his device for loud voice called Megaphone. The megaphone, it is shaped like an arrow. It falls so perfectly straight down, down, down and pop, right through poor Benny's skull and right into poor Benny's brain. I find this such a miracle, but this terrible miracle, it gets so much worse. Benny, he wake up in a hospital bed and he see a doctor. And the doctor, he ask Benny, can you see me? And Benny, he start to answer, but he hear a loud voice go, I see doctor, I am in hospital, I hear everything, I must have been hurt. And Benny, he tried to look around for who's yelling so loud, but the doctor hold him down and tell him not to move at all. And Benny hear a voice, why can't I move? Who is this voice? Why the doctor have acne on his chin? How old is he? And his voice, it just won't shut up. So the doctor, he stuffed some cotton balls in his ear and he starts writing on paper. He writes to Benny that he is the luckiest man in the world because Megaphone is embedded in his skull, but Benny does not die. But if anything ever touched the Megaphone, Benny will die. He calls it a miracle of science and tells Benny he must remain in hospital for studying because Megaphone has landed in the exact spot where it pick up all of Benny's thoughts. After he write all this and show Benny, the doctor began to stare and Benny think he look nervous. He said that a team of doctors will teach Benny to control his thoughts. He keeps saying miracle, miracle, medical, miracle. And Megaphone, it's screaming, acne, chin on doctor, pimple on his chin. And so the doctor, he said to Benny, I will leave you alone with your thoughts. And doctor realized what he say, and it make him so nervous that he has to run out of room. So, Benny lay there, and he listened to his thoughts yelling out things like, I can never lie again, I can never be outside again, and all about the framed painting of the farmhouse hanging on the wall, and all about the smell of disinfector, and how he will never be able to speak normal, and how he will spend his life in hospital, etc., etc., etc. This makes Benny start humming one of his rock and rolling songs, which is about suicide. But here is another miracle. He found out that when he sings, the loud Megaphone thoughts, they stop. But when he stops singing, the thoughts, they start yelling at the Megaphone again. So he sings himself to sleep. He sings himself to sleep. When Benny wakes up, he is surrounded by white-coated doctors, and they are pointing and they are arguing. And then the Megaphone is loud. So he remembered his singing from last night and he began to sing, and all is quiet again. When his singing is done, he sees these doctors looking with their serious faces like he's some serious puzzle game for them. His Megaphone is screaming out, this is what I see for the rest of my life. And very, very quickly, before the dumbfounded doctors can catch him, he has opened a window and jumped out. Benny is angry that he survives, because he was on the first floor and he is standing on the lawn. His megaphone would scream out many obscene things. He finds an alley full of wooden crates and trash and broken glass. He pick up a piece of broken glass and he put it to his neck. But someone jumped down from a high-up crate and restrained him, and Benny is stuffed into a wooden crate. The man picks it up, the crate, and runs with it. I forget to say, of course, in describing this alley, it's the kind of alley where you find old wooden crates and trash and broken glass, and the odd man sitting up on a crate behind a shadow. This was another one of my lucky days finding Benny. I find him just then before his throat is cut, and just when I'm sitting near a crate the right size to hold him in, and cut out some of the noise too. This is when I'm first building my idea of having my own show. I am living alone with my boneless third cousin and my crazy skin ball. We think we need to tie him up at first or cut off his arms so he cannot do any suicides. But he just sit there and sing all day. When he stop, he get loud. Have to put him in his crate. The megaphone, it always tell us how much he want to stay with us forever. We know he cannot lie. I make it short for you, but this is the story of Benny. He is very hard to listen to all the time when he is out of his crate, but he is a miracle for me. Bruno, please take Benny out of his crate and show him to his window. Benny, please come and sing a song for us. Please welcome my little Benny.
Don't forget to smile at the girls.
Well, I was a student of psychology until this megaphone landed on me.
That sounds off.
And now I can't have any privacy.
Now don't forget the countdown. 1, 2, 3.
I wore a leather, I was 6 feet tall. I was complaining that my classes were dull. Oh, now there's a loudspeaker attached in my skull. Oh.
Sorry's not gonna get me laid. No. Sing one higher.
Wish I could escape this noise.
That's not right.
With other girls and boys.
I can't finish it this
I
way.
left the hospital in NYC, and now I travel with this cool little scene. Hey baby girl, have you ever been with a freak?
Sounds more confident.
My name is Little Benny Megaphone. I'm always angry and I'm always stoned. If they remove it, Little Benny will die. And I'll never get married because I can never lie. And all the secrets I could keep, all the sleep I wish I could sleep.
That sounds like shit, I can tell. No, that's wrong, it's wrong, it's all wrong. We have to stop here. Just get off the stage. It's right, they can hear me. They can hear me, they can hear me. I have to get off the stage. I have to get off the stage now. Get off the stage. Off the stage, off the stage, off the stage, off the stage. Quick, just get off the stage now. Just get off the stage. Off. Okay.
Benny, don't worry. Benny, we work on the breathing tomorrow. Oh, no, that's little Benny. He cares so much what you think of him. Well, now, let's move on to better performers I have for you. Next, we have the newest addition to our family, baby Joseph. Only 3 weeks old, born without a body, I tell you. This is how he come to us. After a show in small town in Alabama, our stagehand, the giant Bruno, is walking around with his 3rd or 4th garbage can of wine of that evening, and he walked past the local town hospital. Bruno sees a movement in a medical waste bin. Why always the medical waste bins with my friends? I don't know. They are drawn like magnets. Anyway, Bruno, he see a face moving around with teeth and eyes. and he look and see that it's a little baby who been thrown away because it is only head. No arms, no legs, no body, just head. He pick up this baby's head in his thumb and his first finger, and he put it in his giant pocket. He told me he walked home wishing he was back in gay sex north instead of sister sex south. I don't know what else Bruno did that night, but when he filled his pocket and he remembered the next day, he showed me the baby Joseph. I look at this beautiful boy head smiling at me. Oh, beautiful smile. I say thank you so much to the giant Bruno. Take little Joseph to work on his project, and I am best teacher. In 1 week, I teach him to walk with his nose and chin. In 2 weeks, he is walking tightrope with his mouth. Now, on 3rd week, he is ready to perform for you. Please raise his rope. And cue his music. Now, be amazed at our Joseph, our amazing tightrope walking beautiful baby head. Come on, Joseph. Ya satarım, bal satarım, ustam öldü ben satarım. Ah vah gitti aslan gibi kafacığım. Kıt kanaat geldin bize, bağrımıza bastık seni. Dönme dolap asıldığında duyduğumuz çığlıklar artık hep senin kahkahan olacak bize.